K2. When it comes to revisiting how we are doing things, we have to think about like everything that we do now is about circular economy, how we can reuse and reuse everything. The concept of abundance definitely is leaving, hopefully is leaving our vocabulary when it comes to water, because we have learned over the years that as we use a lot of water, or actually if we pollute a water source, that water is not available to us anymore. So we have to be much more mindful of how we are using it and where we are using it and how much of it we are using. So, so this eventually can feed back to the process, the customer process, and how they're, where they are in this thing. And I think industries have a huge role in this to play, because they can actually lead the way. They have the resources sometimes to invest in these circular systems. They have the capacity to create these circular systems, and they have the capacity to actually, in a way, invest in some of these systems, while sometimes utilities are much more cash strapped and they're not as much, they don't have as much capacity to make these kind of investments. And then eventually another piece I would say is, customers, if you think about like households and, sort of domestic users, we use water every day, but the amount of water we need for our essential use is not as much as we use every day. So we use a lot of water for thinking about flushing down the toilets, or watering our lawns, or washing our car, or certain demands that are actually do not need high quality water. Who would have thought flushing down the toilet, high quality treated water was a smart idea? Obviously, it's not a smart idea when you think about it. So it's so very sort of the percentage of water that we use on a daily basis that we actually really, it's part of our essential needs, and we need it to be super clean and super pristine, is not as big. So the rest of that water does not need to be high quality water. And unless we create the circular economies, we can't really accomplish becoming more efficient the way we use water, and where and how we are using water.
K2.